Hello there, I am the Fabled Harpooner and welcome. Today I'm going to be hunting a Duramboros, or however you pronounce the bloody name of that creature. The weapon selection of choice is the weapon class, first off, is going to be the longsword. As far as weapon choice, there's 3 possible weapons that can upgrade from last finishing the Duramboros and opening up the volcano area. I believe the first option is the chain slaughter, which is the one I'm going to be using. I can upgrade it. Well, you can't see it here. I'm going to be using it. Let's see. Let's go to the smithy. You can see it there better. And by the way, I'm using the Duramboros armor set, just in case you didn't notice. Weapon craft, upgrade weapons, yes. So the first option, which is the one I'm going for, is the Rimeblade. It's a nice base weapon. Nice raw, decent sharpness. It becomes available because it opens up Dragonite ore from the volcano. The other option could have been the modified upgrade of the Rocky Sword into the Thunderclap. It's a much better lightning weapon than the chain slaughter. You have much more raw and a bit extra of lightning damage. You have 20 more points and you have more sharpness. So it's pretty much the better version of any lightning longsword that you have right now. See, it's 396 to chain slaughter plus 100 in lightning affinity. So if you have this option, it would be a better one. It's a Duramboros based weapon plus Dragonite ore from the volcano again. And the last option, back here, is an upgrade of the Duramboros katana into a bleeding cross. Which is a Giganox based weapon, but again was not available because it requires Dragonite ore, which has become available after defeating the Duramboros. Since I don't really know the weakness of this monster, the Duramboros, even though I've actually fought it online with another character of mine. I haven't really paid much attention on what it's weak to. Guessing because it lives in the swamp, in the flooded forest, fire will be a good element. But secondary elements I'm not so sure. So I've just picked one at random. I'm guessing the ice element is okay. Might not be the best one. We'll soon find out. Anyway, let's upgrade a weapon. And here we go. The Rimeblade. Ice-based weapon. Another thing I forgot to mention of the 2 new weapons, the other one that becomes a poison. It's a bit of better poison weapon than the Rocky Sword. Mostly because it does more raw, I believe. It kind of offsets, has more raw, but it's a bit slower on the poison. I'm not entirely sure right now. Let's eat and I'll double check that. Pretty much can only have this 2 if I want. Don't really need Firewall car. This could be handy. Let's go for it. So let's check the weapon again. Upgrades. No, not this one. So the Rocky Sword, yes, has 200 poison, which is a pretty high poison damage. Bleeding Cross is 80, is much less, but you have more raw, so I don't know which one could be best. This one has more raw. I'm guessing right now in lower rank quests, the raw will be more effective than poison, while in higher ones the poison one will be better off, but who knows. Anyway, I'm going to do the urgent quest, Shakalaka Savior II, or second. Guessing this is where the other Shakalaka appears, Kayamba, and I'm guessing Chacha returns. Now, since this is an unstable area, which I'm not sure if that instability is referring to the Shakalaka or an actual monster, if a second monster appears, what I'll probably do is record that one separately and keep it as a bonus video, and just keep the standard hunt, in this one. Oh, this. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yes, there's a few things I know about this monster, even though I haven't really fought it much. Now there has a, you can mine the tail once it's cracked. So you have to crack it, mine it, and then you can break it off. Also know that you don't need to cut off the tail, you can simply break it off easily. Okay. Oh dear God. This one is nuts. Oh, and there goes Kayamba. So it roars. Guess I could have brought over feline biomes since there's so many felines here. Guess I could have gone for the side fade slash. So far, I'm going to stick to the legs, at least to build up the gauge a bit. Oh no! Stepped into that charge, which didn't do that much damage. Okay, there's a flinch there from the legs, because it could go to the face as well. Okay, that was a complete miss. Well, at least I didn't get hit by that slam of the tail. And that seems to be an enrage. I'm guessing that the easy, was it shock trap that they gave you? Oh, pitfall trap. How did that miss me? Means that it's actually somewhat vulnerable to the pitfall trap. Okay. I didn't go for mining that tail because it's not cracked yet. Usually you have to wait until it does that to mine it, I believe. Then this they'll be just cutting, well, breaking off the tail, and then you can carve it normally. But then you will lose the mine opportunity. Okay, a lot of shinies around here. No, not getting near that. So, bad experience with that move online. Yeah, that was a feline shiny. I'm guessing there's another feline one here. Ooh, kind of dodged that. Ah, didn't dodge that one. Ah, missing a lot. What's that? Ooh. What did... It moved a lot there. Can I... Oh, and I got hit. Because apparently that slam attack, or splat attack, can knock you out in one hit. Well, daze you, not actually kill you. I'm guessing the higher rank one could do that. Just trying to do some damage here. That doesn't seem correct yet. I really need to boost. Ah, damn. Yeah, charged up here. Let's try to follow it. I think I should paint it. Okay. Going a bit crazy there, hitting the up to north over and over again. That one's dead. I think both of them are dead. Double Superman dive to avoid. Catch all hit. Okay, managed to dodge that somehow. Then missing all those hits. Atrocious. How can something so big be so hard to hit? Guess I should try to go for the shock trap. Yeah, shock trap. I keep calling it shock trap when it's a pitfall one. I know, I'm a bit wasting time here with setup while I could have been taking advantage of the guess I should have sharpened as well. Don't walk out of the area. This might have been a bad placement for the trap. Okay, horn heads are broken. While it's spinning, yeah, I suppose I should sharpen every time it goes for a spin. If you can't get near it, one might as well take your opportunity to do something else. Now, Kayamba, or I'll just say Shakalaka there, seems to be KO there. As it's not really recovering. Okay, I might as well. Whoa! That was spinning closer and closer. Okay, that was not necessary. It seems to be somewhat hard to crack. Of course, if it moves so a lot, no wonder. Now, since I already sharpened, I don't really need to sharpen again. What I do need is some health. At least to top it off. Okay, feline got in the way, got hit. Ah, I hate when they stop like that, so suddenly. Guess I'm going to have to focus on the legs again. Okay, that one got hit. So maybe tremor resistance wouldn't be a bad option versus this guy, especially close to the tail. So hard to hit it. Extremely mobile creature. Oh, everything's going to be flying about. I really can't tell where it's going to land like that, so I always dive just in case. Come on. I hate when the frames don't seem to connect. Need to charge up the weapon. The speed gauge basically. He's not letting me. Ah, it keeps doing that. Goodness, can't get the right distance, it moves about far too much. It's really mobile. It's such a big lummox. It just has to move around a lot and you just keep missing it. Not particularly hard, it's just, again, he stops right when I was going to attack, where I was walking to, and then attacks. Finally, managed to pull off the finisher in time. Well, one thing that's good is that it's not trampling me with the feet as it turns around and does all the moves. Would have been really bad then. I tried to dodge through that but failed. God, this is a bit of a nightmare to do. Still not cracked. I can't see it cracked. So where's Kayamba? It is just there, knocked out. Can you do anything to it? No, guess not. Yep, up to nothing. In the way, there, back there. I couldn't get closer than once because of them. Yeah, thank you for killing them. All being a bit annoying. Guess I'm wasting time when I do the dives to preemptively avoid the damage. Okay, that broke. Yeah, well, not yeah, cracked. So now I need it to do have its tail stack before I can pick at it. The only real inconvenience off there is that I need to have pickaxe ready, I believe. It's not like a regular... Oh no, 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 no! Oh god, I hate fighting close to the exit areas. Oh, wasted time. Tried to dodge towards or past it. Actually need to sharpen. Okay, it's moving away again. Did I bring brought some flash bombs? See how those work. You two get out of the way. Is it still... No, it's invaded. So I'm not going to use the flash bombs. Close. A bit too close. Oh yeah, now I can do it. If I can reach this in time. Ah! Didn't reach in time. Get it. No, don't move so much. Oh, I missed and he hit. Great. Gonna try this. Not sure if it can work. Oh yeah! Nice, got the level 2 out. Still got hit by the charge. I think you need to time it so it's nicely facing the face, although it could have been too far away. Yeah, guess that would have happened. Ah. Need to paint it. It's not really weak enough. Oh yeah, now I can flash it. Oh, this way. Not eating. No, you're not. Barely. Ouch. Okay, got a nice trip there. I think you can break these hubs as well, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull it off. Whoa. And got hit. It's causing me to use, well, not a lot of potions, but some of them. Oh boy. Ah, was not necessary. Oh, maybe. Ooh, close. Getting closer. Getting too close. We need to get some stamina up as well. Oh, okay, I'm still laying there. And I'm going to sharpen now. Taking a bit of a while. Probably because I'm not doing it in the most efficient way. So I don't really know this monster too well. Or it just has a big health sponge. Yeah. Damage sponge. That likes to move a lot into the entry and exit zones of the areas. I guess a flash bomb here will be... No, not the right time for that. Just a moment, please. Sorry for that. Let's continue. Oh, it's limping. Yeah, I still didn't manage to mine that crack. It's really hard to get. You need to time it nicely. Do you have any other potions to use now? Do you have any pickaxe to use? Okay, that's a big roar. It's no longer exhausted. Can I get the tail after it does this? Well, not if it goes like that. But no, it didn't go into the air. It needs to slam down and get stuck, I believe. Oh, every time! Mistimed that. And one was attacking, where's it going to... Well, where I think it's going to be, and it stops, charges. Should have learned by now that it likes to do that. Next, moving on. Where's it going from here? Straight to 10. Good thing I paintball it, otherwise I wouldn't really know. I would have guessed 10, but not that familiar with it yet. So I'm guessing sleep bombs here. Can you mine it now? I guess not. No, you can't. Let's go for the humps. Oh no, you don't. Oh come on, don't. Where's the other one? It got away! With an explosion! Oh, that's annoying. And where's the cat village in this area? I can't remember. I really can't remember where it is. Yeah, thank you for that. Could have killed the first one. How did... Okay, so it likes to hit sideways with it as well. So that's more. Potions down. I think I could have had some of the chips as well. No, I completely missed that. Nice, got the humps. Well, at least I got something. Arrow in the head. Oh, come on! It steps away so far that I completely missed with the finalizer move, finisher move. Not too happy about that ending. Didn't get the crack. Well, crack got the... Did I? Oh. Yeah, I forgot. I used a chip because I thought I was going to put the weapon away. Oh well. Let's see what we get. Moss plate plus another moss plate. A hump. Oh, you've got 4 calves? Oh, come on. Wait! Melon. I think it hit me, but it didn't manage to steal anything from me. That's a good thing to know at the end quest. What about here? A ration, that's no use to me. More rations. Guess I should really be trying to focus on the bugs or the rocks. So I managed to break the horns, the humps. Well, I think I did break both humps. Is it one break? Crack the tail, which only gives a reward if I pick it, which I tried and didn't get in time. So yes, got the horn, got the hump. A nice amount of rewards up here for the first time. So let's see, moss plate, shell, more shells, tail case, that's nice. One Haskell, more shells. Another tail case. Mystery charms. Actually, another one here. Living claws, which I like. And a Master Bone M's, a Atmosphere, and a Master Bone L. Let's see. What do we have here? Poison Coating plus 2. I think I already have a better one. End Gathering plus 3. Well, send them and I'll deal with them later, as usual. Yep, my first Duramboros. A couple of unlocks. And some story that's going to unlock now as well, since I did the urgent first time. Well, at least he's alive. Or she. Do you know if it's he or she? Okay, so this guy's a hipster. Or tries to be. Whatever. Okay, this has been the Fabled Harpooner hunting the Duramboros with the longsword, the Rimeblade. Next time, I'll know which element I should use, if there's anyone in particular that is vulnerable to. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, and good hunting.